Hi everyone, my name is Sandy and I'm going to be the English teacher this year. If you're my student, you can call me Miss Sandy. So a little bit about me. I'm from Houston, Texas. So I was actually born near Xi'an in China. And when I was 1 year old, I moved to Houston. So this is a picture of my hometown. This is where I grew up. And this is my family, my parents and my younger brother. And then when I was 18, I went to college. I went to Duke University, if you've seen that before. And I studied biology and I studied human evolution. So these are some of the hobbies that I like doing. So I really love volleyball. And then my brother actually started playing volleyball too because of that. And this is me playing on my college campus with my friends. I also really love crocheting. So this is just something that I do in my free time. And this is a skirt that I made. And I also danced for a really long time. So I danced since I was 4 years old. And I did ballet and Chinese folk dance. So this is me. And I also really like skiing. So I started skiing in college and I picked that up. And that was last winter in Washington State. And this is a little bit about my teaching experience. So my favorite teaching experience so far has been through my college. So it was called a program called Duke Engage, and I taught students in Zhuhai. And since it was during the pandemic, I had to teach over Zoom, so online. And I taught English to 7th and 9th graders. And we did lots of conversations, and these are just some of my students. And then when I was younger, so in high school, I taught at the Houston Museum of Natural Science. So this is my science museum. So I really love science. And these are some of the exhibits that we have. So this is like geology. And we also had an iguana. So I really liked teaching about bugs and iguanas. And this is also something that I did at my college. This was also teaching science, tech, engineering, and math to my students. And this was 4th and 6th graders. So I really love science and I love teaching. All right, so this is some of my goals for this year. So I really want to form good friendships with all of my students. So I want to kind of talk to them outside of the classroom and hopefully they could get better at conversations in English with me. I also want to share my hobbies with them, and I want to learn from all of my students because I'm sure they have a lot to teach me, including Chinese. And I also want them to love learning and just love English by the end of the year. Thank you.